been in Martha's position. Like Martha, we willingly host something or joyfully participate in a big project with loving intentions, but soon find out that having taken on the entire burden onto ourselves, we get distracted and anxious about perfecting the mechanics of the operation. In this way, the voice of judgment begins to criticize all parts of the operation, suggesting that we will never get all the work done in time, or that though our intentions were noble, that we will somehow be found lacking in the end. This insidious voice precedes the loving ethos and purpose of our initial response to the goodness we perceived that propelled us to act. It is in this context that we can understand why Martha lashes out in her frustration, seeking to mitigate the shame of her perceived failure by finding a scapegoat. Sound familiar? We, like Martha, get distracted and overwhelmed when we think that our good intentions, or our intention is ours and ours alone, rather than what it really is, response to the love and goodness already at work in the world around us, the source of which is God and God alone. And God knows that we can often to do good is God, and so we miss the mark. And doesn't condemn us with words of judgment, but offers us another chance to dialogue with God. Hence why Jesus meets Martha in her distress, responding to her by bearing witness to her lived experience, and then offering her a new way of seeing. He says, "Martha, Martha, you are worried and distracted by many things. There is only need of one thing." And what is that one thing, I wonder? Between all of the major distractions of this week, including the continuous fallout from the overturning of Roe v. Wade and the brutal war in Ukraine, NASA published images of stars and galaxies over 13 billion years old, or at least what they looked like when they were being formed that many eons ago. For the first time, by using infrared technology, we could pierce through the space away and see the magnificence and awesome view of God's creation in its forming. I'm not sure there are any words to describe my experience of the exquisite and unfathomable beauty and power these images captured, except to say that they brought tears to my eyes and made me speechless. Besides the incredible knowledge that humanity will discern from the data the images give, they provide us all with a much greater sense of perspective, reminding us in awesome ways the reality that God is God and we are not God.